Exceptional claims demand exceptional evidence. A quote by Christopher Hitchens from his book, God is not great, Allah is not Akbar. I would like to have a few words on the upcoming elections in the United States. I shall indeed reframe what I talked about in my podcast, the Unbugged podcast, and this one is for the YouTube. I said that I keep saying that the women should be the candidates of all the parties, and keeping in mind that I'm not an American citizen, I'm not there, but it's been on the news a lot, and I've been following a few politicians whom I do not directly root for or whatsoever. But yeah, women should be the candidates to me. And as for the languages that the leading candidates have been using on the media for international, transnational politics, especially the conflicts, complexes, distances, and wars in the Near East, the term that could be used in exchange for more or less ideologically and politically equipped term Middle East, and especially the war and the war between Hamas and Israel, if not Israel-Palestine, but Hamas-Israel war. And I said before that I'll just expand what I said for one of the leading political names, for whom I said that his lingual knowledge is limited by 2 words. The Hebrew and Arabic words, Shalom and Inschallah, could be the words that could represent the ideologies and mentalities of the leading political candidates, unless these candidates are women. Well, when I left studying PhD, around the time I left, I had decided that learning my 3rd language is French, and learning a French word a day would have been much better than doing a PhD after all the gaslighting and the cancel culture. And I really learned, if not a word a day, I advanced my French, and I did some editorial translations as well. It's never late for politicians. Maybe they might learn more languages and words. Learning one word is not memorizing a word in just a few minutes, like Shalom and Inschallah. Learning a word might even take months, because a word is like a compact notion that might have been equipped and with the culture. To conclude, the leading political names should learn better words than Shalom and Inschallah. I don't want to censor the words I say here, but the words I use, Shalom and Inschallah, they're more than the words in themselves. There's a lot of cultural knowledge there. Just like this term cheap that I used without knowing the cultural meanings of the word that I used in one of the courses that I used to teach. These two words, Shalom and the Inschallah, it's been 2 months, maybe more than 2 months that I had the Unbugged podcast episode on these two words. And I believe that the cultural meanings around these two words are making more and more sense. Like the words in this David Hume quote, the invisible and the non-existent look very much alike.